Are you ready to use Thinkific to create an online course? In this video tutorial, I'm going to share with you step by step how to create your very first online course using Thinkific. All right, so I'm all done with the landing page and now it's time to actually create the course inside of Thinkific. I realized before I started recording, I had actually started including some videos and building the course out, and I wanted to make sure I recorded myself while doing it. So I just came into Thinkific and I'm on the back end, the dashboard, and I went to video library. The reason I like to use the video library is that I'm able to upload directly from Google Drive. So if you save your videos and trainings and things like that inside of Google Drive, you can easily just go to the video, click it, you can hit view, edit, selected, and then click upload. And that's exactly what I did. This is not a video that I'll be using, but I knew it was a short clip so I could show you how it quickly uploads on the back end. Then once it uploads it from Google Drive, it does take a couple of minutes to actually process it, and you'll see where it says processing. So this is the video that I just created showing you how to create the landing page, and now I'm going to show you how I actually create the course. Do I recommend that you create the course first or the landing page first? It really depends. Typically, I recommend that my clients create and sell their course before they actually create it. So in that case, you would create the landing page first, tell people about what it is, do your pre-sales, and then come back around and actually create the content. So now I'm on my dashboard with all the courses, and remember that I did already create the container for this sales page course. So that's what this is. So I'm just going to click into it. And there are tabs where you can step by step create each piece of content. So like I said, I did start going in here and creating a couple things. So the first thing that I did was I added a chapter to first put in this 4-letter sales page formula training. I don't have the video training in there yet, and that's why I went to the video library. So I'm going to show you how to do that in a second. And then I started adding in the bonuses. So the very first thing I want to do is show you guys what the final landing page looks like. So if I just click build landing page, this will come up, so you'll see. So I did go in and I did finish actually writing the content for the sales page. It took me about 30 minutes to write. I created a new image, and now what I'm doing is I'm just filling in this what you're getting section. And the way that I do that is by actually putting content in the course. I did add a testimonial. I removed the video just so I can quickly get this page completed and done. And I also included some of the bonuses that I'm going to include. Okay. So the very first thing that I want to do is add this tech walkthrough. So I just click add lesson and video. And then what I can do is select a file from the library, which I know that I just uploaded into the video library. So it will be in here. And I can just type Thinkific and it should search and pull up the video. Now remember, this one is still processing, which is why it says the video is still processing, but that's fine. I'm just going to add the title. And usually what I like to do is I like to mimic whatever I promised on the sales page. So okay, so I'll save that. And then here is the 4-letter sales page formula, and I'm gonna add that video as well. Now, normally with my courses, I include a lot more content, but it just depends. So this is a mini course, and this is something that I am creating as a sort of meta course. So I'm walking you through the process of using Thinkific, and as I'm doing that, I'm building a course. So this is a very simple course. There was one video training and then 3 bonuses. And that's typically what I'll do is whenever I do a training, if it's just one workshop, I usually include some bonuses. Okay, the next thing that I'm gonna do to finish up this course is click on settings, and you can choose whether you want it to show up on your page. I'm actually just gonna make this a hidden course because like I said, this is something that I'm essentially doing for you guys to show you how it's done, but it's not something that's going to be sold on the site. So I will start there. Then I'll click course image and description, and I'll just upload a quick image. And once again, this is just something that I created inside of Canva, and I typically use the same template. So you might actually have seen that somewhere before, and it's just to keep that consistency with branding. Okay, so then I'll save that. And for course player appearance, I choose my defaults. So I don't usually go in here and make any changes. So I'll just skip that. Same thing here, course progress and completion. These are all sort of advanced options that you don't really have to play around with. Admins, revenue partners, you don't really need any of that. SEO settings, if I'm planning on using this landing page, I definitely will put that there. And then I would do a description, but I'm just gonna make this really quick right now. So we're just gonna save that. All right. And then I wanna make sure I wait until that green bar pops up. And if it keeps telling me that it's not saved, I just need to wait until it says success. Okay, right down here in the bottom corner. All right, then the drip schedule allows you to drip out content. I'm not gonna create a drip schedule because as soon as you enroll, you'll be able to get access to everything at once. So then I'll just go to pricing. Once again, this is gonna be a free course that I'm doing, like I said, to show you how it's done. So I'm not gonna make a payment, but if you did, you could do one-time payment, and then you could also set a length of time you'd like someone to be enrolled. So I'm just gonna keep this as free, and there's no changes, so there's nothing to save. After purchase experience, this is relatively new. This is kind of like a upgrade or a sales flow funnel thing. And I typically manage my sales funnels outside of Thinkific. But if you want to use just Thinkific as your platform, then you can use this after purchase flow. And then that's it. You just go to publish and you click publish and save. And then one thing that I do like to do is I will click preview course, and this way you're able to see what your students are going to see when they actually take the course. You can also save the URL at the top if you want to, for example, link them directly to any of the content. So let's say I wanted to take someone directly to the tech walkthrough.
Hey there.
What I could do is I could copy this link up here, and that's the link that once they're logged in, it'll take them directly there. So that's it. That's exactly how I create a sales page using Thinkific and a course using Thinkific. And let's just find the URL. Let me show you how to actually get people over to the course. It's a little bit hidden, so it took me a while to figure out how to do this, but if you just go to the pricing tab and you can grab your link here where it says copy link right there. So now I'm just going to open an incognito window so you can see what it looks like on there. And then I'll just paste it there. And if you copy that link and give it to people, this is exactly what they'll see. So they'll end up going directly here, and it'll say create a new account, and then they can sign up. So I will leave the link to this course in the description so that you can go and check it out, learn how to create your very own sales page and get access to all of the bonuses that are included. Hope this was helpful. All right, so I hope that was helpful. If you have any other questions or you're not quite sure how to use anything that I shared with you today, be sure to comment below. And if there's any other videos that you'd like for me to share, be sure to comment below and let me know. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell for notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye.